There is so much magic in this world. It's all around us all the time, and yet we don't see it. We don't see it because we have this idea that magic is this sort of whiz-bang, amazing, you know, kind of wands at the ready type thing, and actually it isn't. Magic is just simple, beautiful stuff that's out there every day. People often say to writers, you know, oh, do you have a routine? Are you really disciplined? And I would say, actually, no, I'm completely chaotic. I have to fit it in when I can, basically. But it seems to work. I spend an awful lot of time in the car waiting for boys playing football, boys playing badminton, boys doing music, boys doing all sorts of things. And actually I thought, well, I can either just sit here, or I can sit here and do something I really want to do. So I always bring my laptop and my old-fashioned laptop, which every writer should have. So when I've got 5-10 minutes or an hour to wait, I just sit and work in the car. I also work at the kitchen table. I have been known to work in cafes, although that sounds horrendously like a cliche. But you know, I just think you don't. I used to worry a lot. I used to read a lot about how to write and how to do everything, and actually I felt that was it. A lot of this stuff is really useful, but a lot of stuff doesn't work for me. I had to find my own way through it, and I came to the conclusion that actually there are no rules, so you have to just make the most of the time that you have available and do what you can. And also that goes for writing styles as well. I used to try and plan. In fact, my first book, Dreaming the Moon, was in my head for nearly 8 years, and I was trying desperately to write it from beginning to end, because I thought that was the way you were supposed to do it. You were supposed to plan it all out and follow your outline and everything. I couldn't do it. And then I just decided at one point that I had to get this book out. So I thought, right, I'll write the bits I know, and then I'll fill in the rest and hope it works. So I wrote the beginning, then I wrote the end, then I wrote a couple of bits in the middle, and then from there all the rest of it then started to fall into place. So actually following this very, very carefully planned out route doesn't work for me at all. And then I thought, well, actually that's fine, we're all different people, different things work for different people. So I think as a writer you just have to find what works for you and go with that, and don't worry about what anybody else says, because your story is your story. It will come out however it's supposed to come out.
For me, it's always been about the story, and Izzy is a brilliant storyteller. She comes up with some lovely ideas. Her writing was good. Since she's worked for us as an editor as well, I find that her editing has polished her writing no end.
Absolutely.
And I'm really looking forward to when we get back the next manuscript, which she's currently working on.
She is.
And we are champing at the bit to publish.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I think with Izzy as well, she has a beautifully colourful vocabulary, which is lovely, but she applies an adult vocabulary to a childlike set of stories almost, and she melds the fantasy fiction, so it has an appeal to youngsters, but equally to adults.
Dreaming the Moon is out now. I have another book that's due out in February 2017. The characters very kindly presented themselves fairly rapidly for that one. And it's actually, this one is a romance with a twist. And it's based loosely on The Little Mermaid, but probably not as you know it. And really it's looking at relationships and what love is and what we think it is and what it isn't, and how people relate around that. So I'm really hoping that when that comes out people will enjoy it and get something really positive from it.